round of 32 of the World Cup is done and dusted, and that brings me to episode 4 of my Adopted Team series. I shouldn't be smiling in this episode because we had 9 teams go to the round of 32, and 2 are going to the round of 16. We lost a lot of people, but it is what it is. So let's just get straight into the rankings and what I think about each team's performance and how I think the two teams that progressed to round 16 are going to fare. So as you already know, you know the tiers. We have elite, solid, and disorganized. So let's kick it off with disorganized teams. So in disorganized teams, we have Senegal, and this should not be a surprise because they blew a 2-0 lead with just 10 minutes left in the game. I am still sad about that, and I just don't know what to say about Senegal. I've just been hearing so many things about the camp, even with players quitting the national team and everything like that. But it is what it is, honestly. I think it has just been a really, really tough year for Senegal, and they have a lot of things to work on basically. But nevertheless, I have to say kudos to Senegal because how they did in their group stage, losing to France and Norway, you will not think they were going to reach around 32, but the fact that they reached, I think that's a win in itself. Then also in disorganized teams we have is Ghana. So I wouldn't really put Ghana here, but after seeing the performance against Colombia 1-0, I mean yes, it was like just 1-0, but if you watch the game you see that Ghana had no intent to attack, which is sad. Like I mean you get to the round of 32, at least put in some performance. Only their goalkeeper actually showed up to that game, and boy did they put that man to work. Oh my god, it was crazy. Then also in disorganized teams we have Algeria because they lost 0-0 to Switzerland. Another game that I thought that they did not really have the intent to attack, and I was like, what is going on? Like, did we just come to the game to sit back and defend? If it was in the group stages, I'll say okay, yes, that can work well because a draw can end your points. But you are in a situation of you win or you go home. How can you come to a game and you sit back and you relax? It does not make sense. Anyways, let's move to the solid teams, and in the solid teams we have South Africa, which South Africa, oh my god, like what happened? Like right at the death, Canada scored, and there was nothing they could do anymore. But genuinely, their game plan was so good. They were solid in the back, and they were moving up front, you know. But the thing just happened that Canada scored, and it happened right at the end of the game. And oh, man, that was a tough one to take. But it is what it is. I'm going to say I am proud of South Africa, reaching this round because I did not see them reaching here. It's like genuinely, I thought they were going to crash out in the group stage. So another team in solid is Ivory Coast. So Ivory Coast for me, I honestly thought they put up a good performance against Norway. Haaland is just Haaland, and Norway are just Norway. The fact that they scored like right at the end of the game, and once again, Amad Diallo, not a Manchester United fan, but I love the man. Thank you. Then also in solid we have DR Congo, which I think they put up quite a fight against England. I never saw them get into ever having any edge against England. But the fact they scored early and they were able to hold the game pretty late. But the thing is, all these late wins, like it's not funny, but that's what happened anyways. So now let's move to the elite teams, and elite teams will start in with Morocco. Okay, I really thought Morocco were not going to get past Netherlands. I don't know, because I was following what that economist said. The man said Netherlands were going to win the World Cup, but cough cough, that did not happen. But anyways, Morocco has to be the most impressive African team. Okay, I am sad to say this with everything that's happened in AFCON, but yes, Morocco are the most impressive African team, and their performance against Norway, that penalty shootout, it was rage based, but I'm just happy Morocco went through, and the performance, getting back into the game, honestly beautiful stuff. And also Sabari, I'm happy he got that move to Bayern, honestly, because he deserves it. Anyways, Egypt against Australia, I don't know why they had to concede that late goal and, drag the thing all the way to extra time and penalties. But for that, they're going through, and this is their first ever knockout win in their history. Come on. Now, I think I'm a Mo Salah fan anyways. But anyways, congratulations to Egypt moving to the next round. They face a tough opponent, Argentina, but they're going to be fine. And like I've said, I'm always going to put Cape Verde in elite because what they did, their performance, their run, absolutely beautiful stuff. The fact they were able to hold defending champions Argentina to extra time 3-2. Honestly, I saw Argentina battering this team. I saw them battering them 5-0, but 3-2. I don't know. That's impressive. I cannot wait to see Cape Verde come back to the World Cup because this is just impressive, and they've taken millions of people's hearts, which, whew, child, that is so good. But yes, at the end of the day, we only have two teams going to the round of 16. But I'm going to just say that, this World Cup has shown how much African football have come far. When I started this series, I did not think we were going to have this much teams that are going to succeed and have millions of, like capture millions of people's heart. But I'm glad to say that that happened. And you know what? I'm proud of every African team coming to the World Cup and showing up with this kind of performance and keeping putting up a fight in itself is impressive. So congratulations to everybody, and hopefully Morocco and Egypt they proceed to the next round. Thank you for watching.